What is going on, guys? It's Hector here with Vaping Lizards, and today we have another dripper RDA review. And today we have with us the 2puff RDA. Well, it's called a 2P by 2puffs RDA. So as always, we're gonna go down close, take a closer look at the device, talk about some specs, come up top, vape it, talk about it, put it through its paces with different wattages, go to the pros and cons, and then wrap the sucker up. This is the box it comes in, guys. Nothing special with the box, nothing much going on with the box. It's just all black, and I just strapped all the O-rings, as you can hear. But it just says 2puff on the inside right there, in the top right there. When you open it up, all the rings came out. But you get, 9 different color O-rings. One of them is in your 510 adapter, top cap. And it has no side airflow, so this is pretty much to block off your airflow and just use the side one. All the other ones are like so. They have a slot right there and a slot in the other side for the top airflow if you want to use it. So you get pretty much all different multiple different colors for the one with the side airflow, and then you get one that's like kind of like stainless steel metal with no that's covering it to block it off. Your RDA comes right here. Obviously I'm using it, so it's not there. You get a bag with some extra stuff, if I can get it out. You get a Allen key. You get some screws for the Allen screws for the RDA. You get some flimsy coils, some O-rings. There's 2 different styles of O-rings. There's 2 thick ones and 1 thin one. And obviously, like I mentioned, you get your 510 adapter top cap. It's just simple. But let's move on to the RDA right now. So this is the RDA. Got the 2puff logo right there. Got some top airflow action going on right there. You got this wide bore tip right there. It's a 12 millimeters. The RDA itself is 22 millimeters. The construction of this is acrylic and stainless steel. The top airflow is 10 millimeters by 2 millimeters. If we move on to the bottom, if I can get it out. So we have a gold-plated 510 pin on the bottom. Adjustable as well. Protrudes pretty decently, maybe just enough for you to be able to use it in your hybrid mods, but I wouldn't take the risk. Moving on from that, we got obviously the adjustable top airflow. You got to take the top cap off, and then you can adjust it from there. Adjust it, close it, close off, or you can open it up. Moving on from that, we have the actual inside portion of the RDA, the deck. The deck is pretty small. I don't have the measurements for the how deep the juice well is. But you got obviously your positive right there. You got your negatives that are milled to the deck. Peak insulator in the inside, you can't see it, just take my word for it. Allen key, Allen screwdrivers. I'm not a fan of these. I like Hex and all the other ones. They're a lot stronger and more durable. You got two O-rings right there. And the posts to build on, I put an 18 through there and they fit fine, so you can do the math yourself. They're decent, not super crazy to make all those alien build and Claptons and staples and all that stuff. You might be able to fit some depending on the sizes that you use. But it's comfortable, it's just the deck is low to the ground, so keep that in mind. That was it for the close-up, guys. Let's go up top and vape this. So those are the close-ups. Now let's vape it. We're gonna vape it at 60 watts and we'll go up to 80 and then 100 to see how it performs. With the top airflow halfway closed. Now let's go to 80, 81 because I'm being lazy. That was 81. For some reason it tasted a little bit burnt, might be my wire. But it seems that when I put it on high wattages, it tends to get too hot. Just for the hell of it, let's go to 100 just to see how it is. Let's just do it at 90 because it's tasting kind of weird. And I'm gonna open up the airflow on the top. Still got that little burnt taste, and again, I don't think it's my water because I do this build in all of the RDAs that I review. I don't know what it might be, what's causing it, but it's just tasting a little burnt. 60 watts seem to be 60 to 65. Kind of for me right now with the wire that I have in here, it seems like the highest I can vape. So that was it for the cloud blowing posture. And let's go into the pros and cons. All right, cons of this device. I really don't like the tip. It's really freaking big. It's 12 millimeters, and the amount of airflow that you get if you don't have the top airflow is too tiny. You just get the 2puff sign. It's just, I don't know, it just feels kind of weird. The O-rings seem to have a little, the rings for the airflow seem to be having a little issue. So when I put them on, like the O-rings on the actual top cap seem to be a little too thick for that, and I have to kind of play with it and get it like wet with juice or something so it can slide in. So there's a little issue with that. This one's subjective, really subjective. The building deck, like the RDA looks pretty big, like the regular RDAs, but the building deck is kind of like a Real Hunter Mini. It's really tiny and really low to the ground, but that's subjective. For the pros, if you have it at low wattage, fully open, it's a nice, comfortable vape, like not hot, or like a smooth drag, but you have to have it at lower wattages because of the airflow that it has. I like the fact that it brings all the colors in the box, you know, so you have you can match with your device or whatnot. You know, so you have plentiful, you know, you got 9 rings to match for the top airflow ring, and also that it brings the 510 adapter top cap. That's also good because I actually enjoy vaping it better with the 510. I was doing it with this just for the review. But that was it for the pros and cons. Alright, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as always. The websites are right here. They will also be in the description below. This is available for wholesale, not for retail, so wholesalers out there, check them out if you would like. I want to thank Vapin and Landmark Wholesale for having me here and doing this review, and until next time, vape safe.